Hi everyone, welcome back to Daily Fredo. Today's topic will show you just how powerful social media is. If you've recently scrolled through TikTok, and chances are that you have, you might have stumbled upon mentions of Zepotha and found yourself scratching your head just like many others. This term has been making rounds in TikTok comments, leading everyone to question what exactly is Zepotha. It's not the first time that TikTok crowd is trolling other users and confusing the heck out of us. Here is a short explanation for you.
What is Zepotha and why is everyone saying you look like someone from it? So earlier I got a comment saying that I look like Danny from Zepotha. Now when I got this I had no idea what Zepotha was, so I googled it and absolutely nothing came up. So I kept looking and I found this TikTok. And from it, I learned that Zepotha isn't a real thing, it's just made up. You see, this person had the idea that people should go around and comment about a fake 80s horror movie called Zepotha. And in the video, they told people to say stuff like, oh, you look like blank from Zepotha. And they also told people to develop new lore and characters for this made-up movie called Zepotha. Now, since this video, Zepotha has gone extremely viral. Many people have started making TikToks about it. And there are thousands upon thousands of comments of people talking about Zepotha as if it was a real thing. As you can see here, people are trying to gaslight other creators into thinking that Zepotha was a real movie. Now, I just want to know which Zepotha character you think I look like the most.
How crazy is that? Can you imagine thousands of people got tricked? Zepotha became a trending search term on Google and other platforms. Even in this explanatory video, people are not giving up and you can see comments like, bro, Zepotha is a real movie. I love it with all my heart. Another one, classic Danny from Zepotha move. And another one, bro, Zepotha is real movie. The garden scene still makes me gasp every time. You really gotta love internet sometimes. People got very deep into the joke and videos like this one started popping up.
Have you heard of the horror movie that is literally breaking the internet right now? Because people are saying it has one of the most disturbing opening scenes they've ever seen. The movie's called Zepotha, an underrated 1980s cult classic that just recently started gaining mass popularity. I'd never heard of this until recently, so I decided to give it a watch. And that opening scene with the rabbit, I will never look at a rabbit the same way ever again. I'm talking Hereditary pole scene type of shock factor. A group of friends find themselves having to battle a psychological monster called the mind. And the mind makes them commit terrible acts that become progressively worse. The movie's also gaining popularity for its iconic soundtrack and unique characters. People are swooning over this movie right now, and I'm so happy that it's getting the recognition it finally deserves. Instantly became my favorite 80s horror film after the first watch. If you've seen Zepotha, let me know what you think. Is it worth all the hype?
I want to watch this movie. It sounds great. Someone commented, I cried at the end of the movie. Spoilers! Ray's death was a complete waste in the end. She was my favorite character. I was a late Zepotha watcher, but that drowning scene was terrifying and hit hard. People are coming up with the plots. It's so creative, so amazing. And if you are a user on TikTok and you know how the trends work, some of those are very convincing.
I'm so glad people are talking about Zepotha now because it's one of my favorite movies from the 80s. But did you guys know that the actor who played Danny, Trent McAllister, started his own fast food restaurant chain where he sold fish tacos in Mississippi? And it was pretty successful for a while until it got bought out by Long John Silver's. And after such a successful business venture, he decided to quit acting and retire in Maine with his wife and 4 kids. Like and follow for more Zepotha facts.
I can't. I love the creativity of this so much. Someone even commented, didn't Trent audition for Cole's role, but the studio didn't think he fit as Cole, so they made the character Danny to have this actor in the movie? I know it's all fake, but I want to know more about Cole and Danny. There are Zepotha playlists created, Zepotha movie pages. It's just growing as the hours pass, just because of one person's idea. All this happened in 2 days, guys. The original TikTok is currently at 5.5 million views and was posted 2 days ago. There even is a filter on TikTok for Zepotha. Check it out. This is the creator of Zepotha, by the way. I mean, the power of internet, guys, and community. It confused so many people. There are articles about it and very confused videos about it. Check it out.
Not to be dramatic, but I keep getting comments on all of my TikToks of people saying, you look like Ray from Zepotha, or you look like Frankie from Zepotha. Okay, that's fine. Usually if someone comments, oh, you look like so-and-so, and I don't know who they are, naturally the first thing I'm going to do is look them up to see if they're cute or not, right? Obviously, everyone does that. Why is it that when I look this movie up, there's no pictures, I can't find the cast, I can't find anything about this movie, and everything that I've seen about it has been posted like 3 hours ago, but I can't see who it is. It's like stressing me out.
Well, you can't because it doesn't exist, but everyone is on it, but nobody's in on it. It's such a weird thing. Someone said to her, this whole Zepotha thing is fun, not gonna lie, genuinely needs to be a real movie. So following that comment, the original creator of the idea announced a short film competition on her channel. She said, hey, sorry to break the fourth wall, but as the creator of Zepotha, I feel it is important that we restore order and organize our lore. Time for you, the real creative geniuses behind all of this, to bring Zepotha to life in your own short movies. The winner of this competition will receive £500 from me, and their movie will become canon in the Zepotha universe. Click the link in my bio for all the rules as well as the details on how to enter once your movie is filmed and ready. The deadline is October 20th. All entries submitted after this date will not be considered. P.S. If anybody knows the artist who created the Zepotha poster I used here, please let me know so I can tag them. And now cherry on the cake, because this whole thing is a brilliant marketing strategy of this TikTok creator, or shall I say artist, who is releasing 80s themed album soon. And this whole Zepotha horror 80s film was a tactic to get some attention on that. Brilliant or evil? Someone even said, I really honestly think you should change your record name to Zepotha. You've just created your own world, your own soundtrack. Would be so cool. And the creator answered, I really want to save the name and make a concept album in the future though. I feel like that could be super fun. So I think the creator was going here for something like Mandela effect. There are many other YouTubers that broke down the Mandela effect, so Mandela effect, check it out. I know this whole thing can be taken as a silly TikTok trend or a brilliant marketing strategy, but it's not only that. It shows us how much power we hold in our hands. That if we only decide to go against the current, to change the narrative, to redesign the present, recreate what society is built on right now, we can do it all. We're just being trained by media and governments to obey, to believe that we can't change anything, that it's someone else's responsibility. We don't speak out, we go with the flow and have fun with TikTok trends. Although super entertaining as a social experiment, it proves that if we refocus on things that matter, rediscover the strength of united community, literally anything is possible. Just food for thought, as Dani from Zepotha always says. As always, I want to know what you guys think of it all. Did you know about this trend? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to see more content from me, you can click on one of those videos. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications to never miss another Daily Fredo episode. That's all for today. Have a good one.